Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Tuesday. I think it's December 30th. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We're back on the cars over here. Big Ron's been working on them. I've been doing every other thing in the world, but 44's outside. That's what you hear running right now. I'm just letting it warm up. I pulled it out of the garage this morning so that I can work on the 58 Chevy Apache. So we're gonna do a couple things, actually. Me and Ron, he's feeling better. He got the all clear from the doctor, by the way. He's all good, so he's sanding full now. So what we're gonna do is driver's door. A couple things are gonna have to happen, but we're going to run to Harbor Freight, pick up some latex gloves, and run to O'Reilly's, get some por-15, a quart of gloss black por-15, and come back here. I'm gonna shop back out all up inside of this door. You guys can see all that in there. Get it all cleaned up, because you can see I got stuff here. Look down in there. Get all that out of there. And then I'm gonna por-15 the inside of this door today. So we'll get that done. And then this can go back over here and dry. Then we're gonna switch from the Apache back to the 40 Ford. And I'm gonna take the two running boards you see here. These are the running boards for the 40, okay? And I'm gonna tape them off, tape off the tops and paper them off. And then hopefully, if everything goes right, I'm going to use the Raptor bed liner and undercoat the bottom side of the running boards. I should have plenty to do that, and that'll get that done. And then the only thing left on the running boards is actually getting the covers and getting that done. So that's gonna happen. Another thing that's gonna happen today is we're gonna call Yogi's and order our engine mounts, our TCI engine mounts, and get that coming. So we can put an engine into the 58 Apache here hopefully next week. So, and the engine will be that one back there. So that's something else. Now so we're all on the same page. I am still waiting on Performance Online to send me my money back. So we're gonna call them today and scream and see where my money is. And for the rear suspension that never got shipped. Or if they happen to have the rear suspension, just ship the damn thing. I don't care, I just need something so that I can get the back of this truck rolling, so that I don't have to continually pull this outside. I can pull this outside, right? And then we can kind of do that whole thing. So hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll have a rear suspension of some sort on this, front suspension back on, motor sitting in it with the engine and tranny mounts in, and having this truck looking like something to where it'll roll in and out of the garage, because that is really a problem right now, and we need to fix that problem. Also, we'll have this door all patched up and bodywork and primed and back on the truck. So these are also things that'll be happening. Step one of this is to get this por-15 on the inside, because again, if you look at this, this is perfect. This is as good as it gets. As far as being able to get up inside of this door. There's no way to do this really properly and get to things like here, this support system here and stuff, without having the bottom of the door cut off, I mean, really. So what we're gonna do is get that in, get this all poured, let this dry for the day, and then probably tomorrow or the next day we'll come back and we will install the door bottom and get that tacked on, and then probably hang the door. Put the door back on, make sure everything fits, and then make sure our lines look good here, so on and so forth, so that then we can put the outer skin on, the lower door patch panel outer skin. That's the hope. And then we'll have all that done, get it all welded up, ground down, get that out of the way, and yeah, we should be looking pretty good. So something else that I'm going to be working on here in my spare time that I don't have is getting this to actually steer. on the Volkswagen. But for now, it's all about this guy. And right now, Big Ron's been busting his hump on these rear fenders. Let me show you this here. They're coming into a world. This one here is the one that had the dip. He used some Duraglass and whatnot and got that. They're fiberglass fenders. And now that's gone. And now what we need to do is kind of go over them, spot fill one more time, and then heavy prime them, block them, prime them again, do all that. So that's what's going to be coming for these. So be expecting that over the next couple weeks, and probably next week, honestly. And we'll just keep pumping this stuff out. Now, with the rear fenders off, it gives us an opportunity on the body itself. You want to turn this one off for me? It's warm. It's literally like 40 degrees here in Florida right now, which is probably warm for most of you, but we're freezing to death. So this is the wheel well, the rear wheel well on the driver's side, right? So we got some spots where there was some welding and stuff that was done on the inside. We need to clean that up. That there, little bit of surface rust here and there. We're going to clean all that up, and then we're going to prime, and then we're going to Raptor bedline the inside of the wheel well on both sides. So same thing will happen to the inside of the rear fenders, front fenders, all of that. It'll all be Raptor bedlined. Now the bottom of the car is all base coat, clear coat, BMW jet black too. So don't worry about that, but we do want the undercoating on the wheel wells and so on for protection. This one looks pretty good, honestly. I mean, this one's not too bad. So we'll do a little cleanup on it. We got some little things, and we'll hit it with some por-15 and Osmo and whatever we need to do. But get these dialed in, get these wheel wells right, and that'll really clean this up, honestly. It's actually incredible how much of a difference the bedliner actually makes in these wheel wells. So, and they're just rugged as hell. You know, you don't really have to worry about them chipping and flaking and everything else. It's like putting it in the bed of your truck. They're going to be just fine. So that's where we're at here. That's where we're at here at the moment. I'm going to stop talking and start driving to Harbor Freight and to O'Reilly's. Now that it's getting about time, they're going to be opening up, and go get the things we need and start getting on this. I will bring you some more videos today, so be ready for those on me actually doing this, as well as us undercoating or bedlining the bottom of the running boards for the 40 Ford. I will bring all that to you, and if we end up getting into anything else crazy, I'll let you know. And but so far the goal today, por-15 the inside of the door, get the bottom of these two running boards undercoated or bedlined. That's the goal for right now, and I think Ron's going to keep messing with his fenders while I'm doing those two things. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day we'll be priming fenders and welding on the door bottoms and hanging a door and so on and so forth. So stay tuned, guys. Lots of things coming, and I do expect us fully to be touching up these wheel wells and getting them ready for prime while we're priming and undercoating and bedlining. So stay tuned. We're actually way closer than it looks. This car's actually really close. The worst part of this car was the rear fenders, and they're probably 60% done right now. So that's huge. I'd say another couple days, and these rear fenders will be dialed, ready for paint, and then it's just a matter of going through this car and blocking and heavy priming and blocking and just getting it straight as an arrow, and that won't take too long. So I'm thinking February, sometime in February, we'll be painting this car. So stay tuned for that. I did reach out to a guy, Josh Shaw, about possibly flaming this car. He's another one of the guys like Bill Rail that does the same style of flames. So waiting to hear back from him, so we'll see where that goes. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a minute.